Hello, it's Martin again, and today we're going to be going through GHM Academy, but this is going to be a quick tour, so it's nothing in detail. So we're going to go really quickly through it. So let's start right now. You just need to go to ghmacademy.com. So let's do that. So here we are. We're in the main page, which is the bookstore of GHM, where you can find lessons, workbooks, ebooks, all sort of interesting things about all sort of different subjects. So let's go through it quickly. So right now, what we have is we have the list of all the different books that you can actually have. If you see any grayed out books, that means they are not available on the free version, because this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going through the free version. These grayed out ones, if you click on them, it will actually ask you to purchase. You'd have to verify the cost for each one. Some of them are packaged, some of them are individual. So as you go through it, you can find out which one is which. And if you'd like to purchase the license, the full license for GHM Academy, you just press on the purchase button, and that's going to bring you directly to the purchase area. So that's that part. Now, let's take a look at how GHM works itself. So when you come here, you have the choice of selecting different categories. You have classrooms, and I'll explain a little more about what a classroom is very soon. You can select them by province, because we have curriculum-based lessons. So you may want to target a specific area or region that you're interested, or a specific grade. So we've got all these different ways of searching the information or searching for lessons or workbooks in GHM. So let's take a quick look at what one lesson can look like. So let's pick up here, the Battle of the Plains of Abraham. It's always a really neat one that we enjoy talking about. It's something that you see during your classes in history. So here it is. Now, what we did here is, you can see, you just saw a boat come in. It's pretty cool. You have a outline of all the events that happened during the battle. So I'm going to go quickly through this. So as I click through the outline, what it does is it opens up new information that is relevant to that specific area. So right here, we have the British erected base camp right at l'Île d'Orléans, and we have a video. So this video is actually produced by MPO. So if you like it, feel free to subscribe to our site. And then you can watch it. It's very cool. I'm just going to accelerate a little bit to give you a bit of an idea. It's an animated video, and it explains the whole story of the battle. We are glad you could join us today. All right, so I'm going to stop it there, and you can go and take a look, and you can see other videos that we produced. Now, as you go through the outline, you are going to see boats moving. Now, if you want to see this on a larger scale, you could basically click on the map, and then you're going to see the whole map of where all the boats are and where all the soldiers are located. You can actually even click on them if you're a little curious, and then it'll bring you and it will tell you exactly what happened there. It's the British bombarding Quebec, and you have an image. And beside that, you have the source of where we got that information from, and also an image source, which makes the image larger or brings you to the YouTube channel where we got that video from. Now, you also have, once you've gone through all of this, you have a quiz. The quiz is very cool. You can answer it, and it's auto-corrected. Now, if you have classrooms and you have a student or a child that is at home and you want to know exactly how they're doing, well, you ask them to fill out the quiz, and that will give you an idea, and you'll be able to track what they're doing. So here, the child or myself here, I'll basically submit my quiz, and I say yes, and then I got 2 out of 5. Maybe I should go back and learn a little more, but I did it quickly. This gives you a bit of an idea, but also it gives you the correct answer. So here, what was Wolfe's initial plans to take over Quebec City? And it says the correct answer was to capture l'Île d'Orléans and land in Lévis to invade Quebec City. I obviously didn't get that right, but that's okay. We can redo the quiz as many times as we want, and you're able to see how many times they did it and if they've improved from one time to another. Now, another little quick trick I'm going to show you here is on the right side here. It's got these little arrows, so you can just basically click on the arrows and go forward through it. So it's kind of like turning the page of a book, but very interactive with the maps and seeing the soldiers move. This helps a lot the students to contextualize things and how things have happened. You could also switch it into French boom, it's instantly in French. So if you have students that want to learn French also, or you have French students, well, there you go. You're perfectly all equipped to do both languages. The other thing I'm going to show you quickly, now we're almost at the end of this video, is a classroom. And then from there, you're able to see exactly what they have done. So I'll just basically click here on the classroom. And as you notice, you have classroom, users, and quizzes. And let me get down to here, to this point here, is that how to make a student join your classroom is you just need to let them see this code or give them this code. And as I said in my previous video of how to subscribe for free or sign up for free, on GHM, you will notice that I talk about a green button, and on that green button it says how students can sign up with a classroom code. Well, this is a classroom code you want to give them so they can press on that green button and they can sign up. Now, everything I'm showing again is free. You got to remember that. Now, here in Classroom 1, we have already picked the Battles of the Plains of Abraham. Maybe we want to add something else. We want to add maybe the distance calculating, a math problem. Maybe you want to talk about the government of Duplessis. So this is only what the student can see. What you control, what the student will be able to see, what lessons they will be able to see, what workbook or ebook you want them to see. So they don't become overwhelmed, and you let them do that. And then if you want to, you say, well, okay, I'm going to remove it. And then that way the student has the ability to focus on what he's working on. So let me just save that. It's very important. And then I'll show you what it looks like for a student, because as a user, right, and the administrator, you have also the ability to see what their classroom looks like. So I'll select classroom, and that was Classroom 1. So there we go. We have the Battle of the Plains of Abraham. We have the calculating the distance program, which is basically something related to math. It's very, very cool. This is actually, we'll just pick one here, a math quiz. So they have to calculate the distance of Rick Hansen and how far he went. So you have some math problems here. Very, very neat. Now, I'll just go back to my bookstore. And then here we can see what the student sees. And he could do these. Once he's finished, he will actually send you, right, directly on the system, the quizzes that you've asked them to do. And then you can go back into the classroom, check into classroom number 1, the user, and I see the student. I can go and take a look at his quizzes that he's completed, and that's the quiz that he completed. I can write, a comment right up here quickly, or I can even, and then I can save it. If it's not a multiple choice, but if it's a development question, you can actually correct it, change the grade, you can write comments about it. So it's really, really neat. Now, this gives you a good idea of what you can do. And this is all free, so you can share any free lessons, any free workbook that we have. And we are constantly adding new ones to GHM Academy. So this way you're able to kind of do some work with them. But if you want to do something a little more in depth, or according to the province, or according to the curriculum, then if you can encourage us by purchasing it, you'll notice that there's a lot for your money there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make another one about how to create lessons and how to actually produce different things with GHM and produce your own lessons that you can use information from the web, from anywhere on the web. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this portion and have fun with it. And please sign up to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Press the like button. It'll be really neat to have a lot of likes and a lot of subscribers on our YouTube channel. Well, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, take care.